Well, if you are new to Denver or just looking to explore downtown, then you need to hop on to the Denver Trolley. It's the last operating trolley in the city and one of the best ways to explore Denver's skyline. Here to tell us more about the trolley is Ethan Yazzie-Mintz from the Denver Tramway Heritage Society. Probably my favorite name ever.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You.
So for those folks who don't know that Denver even has a trolley, let's talk about the history behind the Denver Trolley.
Yes, the trolley started with a small group of people who were very interested in rail, wanted to save some of the important rail sites in Denver, and Union Station, a few of the other stations, and they got together and started the Denver Rail Heritage Society in 1988. The next year, they were able to lease an actual trolley, which is the one we have today, which is a replica of the Seeing Denver trolleys that ran in the 1800s and early 1900s. Brought in from Iowa, brought it down here, and it runs on the track still today. That we are in our 31st year on the tracks. It's been a small group of people started it, kept it going, kept pulling it down the tracks, making sure the organization kept going, and now we've grown it to a bigger, still a small nonprofit, but a big organization that's runs 5 days a week now.
Yeah. If you didn't know it existed, you might take a double take. Like, what? Wait, what did I just see?
People still do as we go down the tracks.
Yeah. So where does the trolley run?
We start in Confluence Park, which is behind REI, and then we run south along the tracks past the Downtown Aquarium, Children's Museum and Marsico Campus, Bronco Stadium, and then beyond over Old Colfax, and then come on back. So we run along the South Platte River in that area along the South Platte Greenway.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So what are some of the things riders will learn as they're going through? Kind of some historic places around there.
Yes, in fact, Confluence Park is where the city of Denver got started. So it was founded in Confluence Park. So it's a big history right there, and that's where we start. They'll also see a lot of the flora and fauna along the way, history of the area, the evolution. We'll talk about the evolution of the area and the history of rail in Denver. That area is still evolving with the River Mile project. Meow Wolf is coming next year. The Bronco Stadium, of course, Broncos and the Bronco Stadiums. That whole area has been growing a whole lot over the last bunch of years.
And it will continue. That's prime property right there. Yeah. So how does the Denver Trolley stay operating?
We stay operating because we're powered by volunteers, great volunteers who continue to operate the trolley, be conductors, narrate our story, and then we've grown to the point where we have a great summer crew, a summer seasonal staff that supports the volunteers, keeps the trolley running, and we see ourselves as ambassadors to the city, in a city that was built on rail, and it seems like the present and future of the city is going to be rail as well. So this is a real good connection between the past and the present and future.
This is probably a really popular time of year. Families getting out and wanting to get their kids out. What does it cost to hop on that trolley?
It costs for adults over the age of 12 is $5. Between ages 4 and 12, $2, and under 4 rides free. Okay,
you're from Jersey, but you're here in Denver, and you've chosen to volunteer here. Why here, and who else can volunteer?
First of all, I'm from New York, New York, New Jersey. We are in good competition. Brooklyn, New York originally, where I saw my grandma used to roll me around to where the subways ran, and we'd see the trains running. And so I always loved seeing the trains. I could watch them for hours. I've always wanted to drive a train. So when we got to Denver, ran into the trolley in Confluence Park. Talked to some of the folks there, some of the volunteers. They said you can train, you can operate a trolley, which was the most amazing thing. And that's how people can do it now. You can call us. You can go to our website, www.denvertrolley.org. You can come down to Confluence Park or any of the stops along the way, talk to us, ride the trolley, see how it feels, and get a sense of how you'd like to do it. And we love to have volunteers.
That's neat. That's wonderful. Once again, for viewers who are just tuning in, what do we see when we're on the trolley? Where does it take you?
It takes us, so we start at Confluence Park, which is right behind REI. We run south along the South Platte River. So you see the river, you see the skyline of Denver, and you can see how the skyline of Denver has changed and grown so much. You will see Bronco Stadium, the Pepsi Center. You'll see the river along the way, and then you'll get a whole bunch of a history of Denver and of rail in Denver.
Really great. And what days of the week does it operate?
We now operate Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Right through Labor Day, September 2nd. That's our regular riverfront season. That's our 25-minute round trip. We also run for Broncos games. Every Bronco home game, we do a shuttle from Confluence Park up to the stadium, so you can park downtown, not get into the mess by the stadium, ride with us. And we also do Trick or Treat Street with the Children's Museum in October, and the first Tuesdays throughout our season, we do a free First Tuesday along with the Children's Museum's free First Tuesday of each month during our regular season.
So much going on that folks probably didn't even know about
Yeah,
around the Denver Trolley. We appreciate it, Ethan.
Well, thank you so much for having us.
You're
Appreciate
very
it.
welcome. Take a ride on the Denver Trolley. That 25-minute ride will take you past the aquarium, the Children's Museum and Morisco campus, and Bronco Stadium. You'll get great views of Denver skyline, as well as fun facts you probably never knew about the city. For more information on the Denver Trolley, visit denvertrolley.org, or you can give them a call at 303-458-6255.